Cell phones in the classroom have been a very hot topic nationwide. Sheldon, Iowa's high school already has a policy that restricts students' cell phone use during the school day.
Now, just last week, the Sheldon School District's Board of Education took steps to tighten control over students' cell phone use. KTIV's Ellen Ide explains.
At Sheldon High School, administrators want to help students succeed in every aspect of their lives. While academics are a high priority, some development can't be measured by an exam.
You see that general, lack of connection. I think for me, even more so now, you notice people that are in groups of people and they're on their phones versus being present with those people and having those deep and enriching conversations. And that's what we want for our students. I want them to have an opportunity to connect with each other.
Right now, students at Sheldon High School are required to put their cell phones in a caddy when they enter a classroom, and they can pick it up when they leave. They can use their cell phone during open periods, study halls, and lunch. But the new policy passed by the school board will further limit students' cell phone use.
So each student will be issued a pouch, a yonder pouch. Upon entering the building, they'll put the phone in that pouch and then have a normal school day from there.
A yonder pouch will allow students to keep their phone without distraction. Phones will be locked in their assigned pouches when they enter the school and unlocked at the end of each day.
We want them interacting with each other. We want them to be engaged with their teachers. There's a big distraction. That cell phone, we all have that. Where it's in our pocket even, and we don't necessarily have time to check it, but we know it's there, and we're distracted. And so we imagine how many distractions that a student can have in a given day, and we're trying to eliminate that.
In Sheldon, Iowa, Ellen Ide, KTIV News 4.
And the new cell phone policy will take effect once the new yonder pouches arrive. Administrators expect that to be sometime in mid-October.